Topic 2. Equation, inequalities and absolute values. Subtopic 2.2 Inequalities. Part 2. Lecture 2 of 4. In this section, the learning outcome is D. To solve rational inequalities involving linear expression. Okay, now we know about rational inequalities. This is the example of rational inequalities. 2x minus 1 divided by x plus 3 less than 0. 3x plus 1 over 2x minus 5 more than equal 5x. And C, 1 plus 2x over x plus 2 more than negative 10. For the rational inequalities are inequalities that can be expressed as px over qx more than 0 or more than equal 0, less than 0, and px over qx less than equal 0. To solving rational inequalities, we try to apply algebraic approach. There are two types of the algebraic approach. First one, number line, and the second one is table of sign. So firstly, we try to understand about the theorem of algebraic approach. When the rational inequalities, we have a over b if more than 0, if and only if a more than 0 and b more than 0. If a and b are a positive, of course you got positive. That one is the meaning for this theorem. Or if a less than 0 and b less than 0, or we can say that when the a is a negative, b is a negative, so if we have both negative, so the result is always positive. Okay, now we go to second theorem. When a over b is less than 0, it means you want to got a negative. If and only if a is more than 0, b less than 0, or vice versa. Okay, so one of them is if a positive value, therefore b is a negative. So for the rational inequalities, we can got is less than 0 or negative value. Now let's discuss some example. We go to example 5a. Find the solution to the following inequalities. Question A. X minus 2 divided by x plus 4 less than equal 0. We try to using the method table of sign. So firstly, we try to draw a table like this. Okay, so you write down the value of x equal to negative 4. This one comes from the value of denominator when we try to equalize the denominator equal to 0. So actually it's like you want to find the roots. Okay. Then the second value is x equal to 2. It's come from the numerator, x minus 2. If we try to let equal to 0, so you can got x equal to 2 here. So we have three parts in this table. Firstly, on the left hand side, this one we try to write down the interval x less than negative 4. In the middle is x more than negative 4 less than equal 2. And on the right hand side, x more than equal 2. Okay, you must understand why we have a different sign. For the x is less than equal, have equal sign, same like this one, have equal sign. But for negative 4 and x more than negative 4 and x less than negative 4, we only have without equal, because the denominator always cannot be equal to 0. If you put equal, mean that the value of x, when you substitute negative 4, you got 0. So this one is cannot happen. Okay, so be careful when the question have a sign less than, equal, or more than equal. Okay, so be careful to write down the interval for the table of sign. Okay, next we go to how to solve. Firstly, we try to write down the factor. First factor you put here, and second factor come from the denominator, put here. So now for this interval on the left part, okay, so we know that the interval is x less -4. So what the value, you can substitute any value. For example, we try to substitute value -5 to this factor. So what happened? -5 minus 2. So therefore you can got the negative sign. And then also we try to using the same value, -5 plus 4. So your answer is equal to negative also. Okay. Next we go to the middle between x more than -4 less than equal to. So for this interval we can substitute any value. For example, I try to using x equal to 0 because easy to simplify. So here when you substitute 0 minus 2, so you can got negative value, and then when 0 plus 4 you got positive. For the right part, when the x more than equal to, so you can substitute any value. For example 3, so when you substitute 3 to here, you can got a positive, and when you substitute 3 here, you can got same positive. Okay, now you want to got the answer. So how to got the answer? What we try to do, we just do concept division. When the negative divide by negative, you got positive. Okay, so this is the meaning of the rational inequality. Says more than 0 for this part, and then for negative and divide by positive, so you can got a negative answer. So mean that the rational inequality is less than 0. And the last part, you divide when positive divide by positive, you can got a positive value. So we can say that x minus 2 divided by x plus 4 is more than 0. Okay, return back to the question. What is the question? The question is x minus 2 divided by x plus 4 less than equal 0. So we need a negative sign. Okay, we need a negative value. Okay, therefore what the answer? The answer is a middle. So what is the final answer you want to write down? You just take it the interval here, x more than -4 less than equal to. So the final answer we can write down, if you want to write down in a solution set, so x is x more than -4 less than equal to. Okay, I hope you understand. And now we go to extra example. Find the solution to the following inequalities. The question is 3x plus 1 over x plus 4 more than equal 1. To solve this one, make sure on the right hand side become 0. So what you want to do, bring 1 to the left hand side. So it become 3x plus 1 over x plus 4 minus 1 more than equal 0. Then we try to simplify. How to simplify this one? We must equalize the denominator. So -1 must multiply by x plus 4. So therefore, you can got this inequalities 3x plus 1 minus x minus 4 divided by x plus 4 more than equal 0. And then lastly, after you simplify, you can got the inequalities 2x minus 3 over x plus 4 more than equal 0. This is the rational where we can say that the numerator is px and denominator is qx. So now we try to using the method table of sign. So we try to draw a table like this. Then you try to put the value of -4. The value -4 come from the factor at denominator. Okay, so you put x plus 4 equal to 0. Therefore you can got x equal to -4. This is actually the roots, like the roots. Okay, next we go to find out the second value. The second value come from the factor numerator. So you can got x equal to 3 over 2. Next, we try to write down the interval. Okay, we have 3 parts. So on the left part, we can write down, and we know that because this line is x equal to -4. So On the left hand side is, of course, x is less than negative 4. In between negative 4 and 3 over 2, so we can write down x is more than negative 4. Why? For x is more negative 4 and x is less negative 4 without equal, because the denominator cannot be 0. So that's why we didn't put the sign equal for the denominator. If the question have sign more than equal or less than equal. Understand? So for the middle, so the interval is x more than negative 4, less than equal 3 over 2, and the right part is x is more than equal 3 over 2. Okay, next we try to write down, we have two factors, 2x minus 3 and x plus 4. So what you want to do? We want to know the result if we have two factors. So when you substitute the value for interval x less than negative 4, we can substitute any value. For example, negative 10. Negative 10 times 2, you can got negative 20. Minus 3, got negative sign here. Okay, next, when you substitute negative 10 to the second factor, so you got also the negative sign. Okay, so next we try to the middle part. So what you want to substitute? If we have interval x more than negative 4 less than equal 3 over 2, so any value you can substitute, but the easy value is x equal to 0. When you substitute the first factor, so you can got negative, right? Okay, when you substitute 0 to the second factor, therefore you can got answer positive value, right? When 0 plus 4, you got plus 4. Next we go to the third part. On the right hand side, we have interval x more than equal 3 over 2. Okay, so we can substitute any value. Better we try to substitute the whole number. For example, x equal to 5. So substitute to here, 2 times 5 minus 3. So you can got what the answer. The sign is of course positive, right? So when you substitute 5 to the second factor, 5 plus 4, you can got 9. So positive also. So now we want to got the result. So we try to do the multiplication or division. For this one is because rational you try to apply the division concept. So continue to got the result. What you want to do is we try to do the multiplication or the division for the sign here, because this one is the rational inequality. So we try to divide negative divided by negative, so you can got a positive. If we refer to the question, so 2x minus 3 divided by x plus 4 more than 0, because it's positive here. Next, when negative divided by positive, you can got negative. So the rational is less than 0. Next, positive divided by positive, got of course positive. So this rational become more than 0. Okay, so what is the final answer for this question? You must refer to this step, the last step after you simply you got in term of px over qx. So the sign is more than equal 0, is mean positive. So therefore we can choose the left hand side and the right hand side, because both of them is positive. Okay, therefore how to write down the final answer? So we can write down in the interval notation. So the answer is the open interval negative 4 until negative infinity, union to half open 3 over 2 until infinity. Or we can write down in solution set. This is the notation in solution set. X is x less than negative 4 union to x more than equal 3 over 2. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.